Hi, I'm Greg Steinbrenner. I just wanted to put out a little quick video on protecting yourself against the virus. Now, you may believe that you're safe because God said it's appointed unto man a time to die, and you're not going to go 1 minute before He wants you. So, I believe all that's true. However, you still could get the virus and get to the point where you might wish you were dead. So, but other than that, the better reason to wear a mask is that you don't know if you're infected. I mean, unless you've been tested, you don't know. And there's a lot of people running around with the virus without symptoms, and you don't know if you're one of them. And the last thing in the world you want to be doing is infecting others. So it's important. Now, the CDC has just recently asked everybody to start wearing a mask. The reason they didn't in the beginning was they were conflicted about whether or not wearing a mask improperly would be a form of protection or a form of infection, because unless you've had instruction, the chances are you're going to infect yourself. They were worried about people touching the mask, then touching their face, which totally undoes the whole reason for the mask. And you touch your face more because you're adjusting the mask. And so I just thought I'd go over just a real couple obvious things real quick. Now, my wife will say I am the last person in the world to talk about cleanliness, and I pretty much have to agree with her. But on the other hand, I've seen more doctors in the last 2 weeks than I did during my entire liver transplant. So I can give you the summary of what they're all saying. So putting on the mask is pretty simple. Hook it over one ear, hook it over the other ear. Make sure you got your nose covered and your mouth covered, and press the part around your nose so that you have a nice tight fit up against your face everywhere. Make sure it's comfortable, because once you put this on, you really don't want to be touching it again. So, once you go outside, the mask is there to protect you from the virus. You have to assume it's doing that, and it is collecting virus on it. So, it is no longer your friend. You don't want to be touching it with a bare hand, and then it's touching who knows what else. Speaking of bare hands, I wear a glove, but I use the Michael Jackson method. I just use one glove, and when I go out, I pick up things that I don't know who's touched, whether they have virus on them or not, with the glove hand. And anything on my person, I use my bare hand. I don't want to be pulling out my wallet or my credit card with a glove hand that has possibly got virus on it. So I use my bare hand for that activity. Pull out my wallet, pull out my credit card, stick my credit card in the machine. Next thing it's probably going to ask you is your PIN number or your zip code. Who knows how many people has touched that machine since the last time it was sanitized. So when it comes to putting in your numbers, you want to use your glove hand, obviously. So you punch in your numbers, pull out your card, put it back in your wallet, and you've kept everything pretty well safe. Now, if you want to use your gloves and mask again, first of all, taking it off, make sure you stick your hand up underneath in the non-affected part, your thumb, and just roll it off, put it in the sink. Same thing with your mask. Don't touch the front of the mask, touch the part around your ears, take it off, put it in the sink, and then wash your hands, wash your mask, wash your gloves, and hang it up to dry. I don't think it's any more complicated than that. Some people have just said use sanitizer. If you do that, that's fine for germs, but then you have to wait 4 or 5 hours for it to dissipate, because you don't want to be breathing that in from your mask. So I think it's that simple, but you need to put a lot of thought into it before you touch things. The hardest thing I think out there is, everybody says don't touch your face. I don't think anybody's successful at not touching their face. So when you do touch your face, sorry about that. When you do touch your face, think to yourself, what have I touched since the last time I washed my hands? If you're home, and by the way, that's your best way of staying free and clear, stay home. John Rich has written a song, basically the title is Stay Home. So search the internet, you can find it. But in any case, staying home, you don't have to worry about anything. Once you go out, then you really need to think through, what have I brought back? And what do I need to wash? Once you wash, though, don't worry. Matter of fact, don't worry. Worry will kill you faster than anything. So, just wanted to pass that on to you, and I did it by video because I knew you wanted to see me. So, here I am. Love you and miss you. God bless.